People remember the answers I gave, my hand in the air and how brave I behaved, the rules and the books and the cleverest phrase, as if being brilliant could brighten the days, as if knowing the answers could cover the fright, or shield a small girl from the cold of the night. Knowledge didn't stop all the fear or the pain when the dark swallowed Hogwarts and rained on the plain. At 12 years of age, in a hallway of stone, a monster had found me paralyzed and alone. 12 years of age, just a child in the hall, where safety was promised to one and to all. I studied much harder, I prepared every spell, building my walls so that no one could tell. For fear doesn't care how much history you read when the world starts to bleed. You call me brilliant, but I was terrified. You called me prepared while I hid what I cried. You called me the brightest young witch of my age, when I was a child trapped inside of a cage, trying to be useful so I wouldn't fade, solving the problems that adults hadn't made. Because if I knew the answer, then maybe I'd stand, and maybe I'm worth keeping here in this land. Do you know what I gave up before the war came? I stood in my home and erased my own name. I held up my wand with a trembling hand and wiped every memory across my own land. I made myself an orphan to keep them alive, so my mother and father could safely survive. And people called it courage, a beautiful word for breaking your heart when nobody heard. Then came the letters, the hatred and spit, the newspaper lies where the dark whispers sit. And then Malfoy Manor, the cold floor of stone, Bellatrix Lestrange and her knife on her own, carved into my arm while my friends had to hear every scream that I gave in the shadows of fear. Blood on the floor and the dust in my mouth when humanity lost every compass going south. You called me brilliant, but I was terrified. You called me prepared while I hid what I cried. You called me the brightest young witch of my age, when I was a child trapped inside of a cage, trying to be useful so I wouldn't fade, solving the problems that adults hadn't made. Because if I knew the answer, then maybe I'd stand, and maybe I'm worth keeping here in this land. We were children wearing war like borrowed steel, sleeping in forests with scars that don't heal. Harry was screaming and Ron walked away while I packed the bag for another dark day. I held up the wards while the others would sleep, counting the promises adults couldn't keep. If I fell apart, who would catch us at all? Who would remember to stand through the fall? I kept us alive, I remember the spell. I carried us through every hallway of hell. I kept us alive, I remember the spell. I carried us through every hallway of hell. Every book, every plan, every night meant for me was not 'cause I was fearless or standing above. It was 'cause I was afraid, and I chose to defend what I love.